the guy's thing kept falling off on me. Yeah, the last guy, he's like, I don't know if the glass is too dirty or whatever it is. Nothing you can't handle.
Here, you want to hold that one?
I'll hold it, yeah. You want to see if you can, oh, sorry. You get under it?
I'm just looking, it looks pretty, trying to get a clear view too. This looks like about the ball. Let me see. He's got that one.
I don't know where you're gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh, this is last year.
Back to Steel City, it kept coming.
Oh, Lainey's gonna recognize me in my coat.
Yeah, she will.
Where's number 4?
She's right there in the middle,
Oh,
just
I
across
see
the
her.
blue line. Okay.
Okay.
So did they win last night then? Your son?
Yeah, they did.
So you guys have to leave? Got it. What? What? Oh.
That makes me.
I know, right? Yeah. Okay, well.
Some do. I know.
Right. I never liked to. Yeah, but
Yeah, they're mine. Everybody else you see Lady from the wall.
because you're like, why is it being better?
I know.
Like,
But it kind of.
yeah, I know. Nope, Steven got a baby. He'll be happy.
Wait, she's 25, right?
Lainey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jackets fans, we got 3 minutes left before we get started for the game of the games. What the season has been counting down for. Taking on Penn's Elite for our chance to make it back to nationals. Would be a repeat for this team. So, as they beat the Pens last year, 5-3, I believe, in order to make it to Boston. So this year, looking to head out to Amherst, New York. But the yellow and black will be standing in our way for certain. What? So block off access to this camera? No. Yes. It's the USA Hockey TV camera. I know, you're so lucky. My hands are so cold that baby would not want to be my friend right now. No, this is the USA Hockey TV camera. So like they broadcast them on USA Hockey. So like, it's just a paid subscription. It's just an extra paid subscription. They turn off the paid subscription that everyone pays for that camera. They bring in this camera and they make you pay for a different subscription for a view of the opposite side of the rink.
Because why not?
Because it's a scam.
Because they want money.
Yes.
But they could just watch the camera that's 1 foot away.
No, that's our camera.
But
I'm saying that's the live barn camera, the normal live barn camera.
So they just want more money?
Yes.
Have fun calling the game.
Thank you.
Harley told you to take pictures?
Yeah, she had to take pictures for Brandon. Okay, Jackets fans. We are lined up and ready to go. Things are getting loud in here as the Jackets prepare for the first face-off. Jackets wearing their navy blues and the Pens wearing their whites with yellow and black. Jackets send the first face-off puck toward the netminder, and she'll put a cover on it. So we will get an offensive zone face-off here with 15:54 to go. 6 seconds is expired. Helmet issue. Puck's down. Capri trying to take it into the corner, but it's going to be Pens who just send it around the net. Pens are going to break this one out. Douse gets a stick in the way, tries to play it, and Svensson gets a stick on it. Puck moving quickly. Svensson trying to battle it through the neutral zone. Gets it into Pens territory, but Pens are going to control. Pens break it out. Gets a star with a stick on it, but Pens are going to try to take it in, but Svensson was stealing it from behind, able to play that one forward. Pens now going to bring it back the other way, though. Got 2 defenders on. Tins went toward the net, and we get a glove from Shorman. So we'll get a whistle here. 15:24 to go.
Wait, which goal is
Shorman. So Jackets now with McInhill, Kohlhaus, and LaRoche out here, along with Vogelsang and Lakorchik. Puck goes down. Picked up by the defenseman of Pens. She tries to send one toward the net. That goes off of Vogelsang's legs. Lakorchik trying to play it in the corner, and Jackets are going to get this one broken out, but it's going to be the Pens who collect it and neutralize, but she loses an edge. LaRoche taking off after it. LaRoche going to try to rip it around the net. Gets the hits McInhill. LaRoche scores! LaRoche on the breakaway, able to hit McInhill, and on the one-timer, McInhill puts in the first goal of the game. 15:05 to go in the first. Jackets strike first. So Flaherty out to take the face-off now. Olsgaard and Ori out with her. Mullet and Gutschall back on tee. Puck goes down, gets tied up underneath. Pens send it back to their defenders. She tries to settle and bring it forward, but Flaherty trying to keep it in there, almost able to keep it. Pens looking to grab some possession, but Ori's going to bring it into the zone. Ori now into the corner. She's got Olsgaard in front of the net, trying to feed it to her. She gets tied up there, got 2 on her. But Flaherty in the front. Flaherty gets a shot off the netminder, and now we're going to get a whistle for the net coming off, but Jackets with another attack. Pens taking their time here, it looks like. Oh, Pens with a penalty to serve. I'm not sure. Looks like possibly a cross-check. So Jackets are going to get a power play here, opportunity here this early in the game. 14:42 to go. So Dar in here to take the face off. And go ahead and ready? Yep. Okay. Mary ready? Mary's ready. Okay. Okay, so Juliet gonna take this face off here. Puck comes back to Sullivan. Sullivan gonna settle it on the mid boards. Sends it back to Myers. Myers skates the blue line, looking for an option. Sends one in low. Bounces off of Svensson, almost able to deflect it in. Picked up by the Pens now, though. McInhill and Svensson both battling in the corner for it. Jackets fighting for possession here. Comes back to Myers. She sends another one in. That one goes above the net. Sullivan gonna fight for it. She's gonna jump it back into the corner. Picked up by the Pens now again. Sullivan trying to corral it there. Svensson, though, going to try her own penalty down here for another cross-check. And Jackets are going to go 4-on-4 here for 38 seconds. No, she's going to go a roughing, I believe, not a cross-check, but it's no matter. It's the same amount of time. So Jackets 4-on-4 here. And then they will have 38 seconds to kill in this penalty. Puck goes down to Dar, picked up by Pens. They send one toward the net, bounces behind it. Dow's going for it. She can't connect, and it's going to be Pens who send it back to their blue liner. Pens drop it back into the corner. She gets to the mid-circle, back up to the blue line. Shot comes in, going to go behind the net. Mary doesn't even go for it. Dowse picks it up, trying to send it up to Sullivan. Comes back towards Dowse, but picked up by the Pens and controlled. Pens trying to cut it toward the circles. Dar with a nice stick to get in there, but Pens recover. Comes down back into the corner. Myers trying to recover this, and that one is going to be brought out by Dar. Dar flips it to Sullivan. Sullivan now going to be in a foot race. She's going down hard, and now Jackets with still on 4-on-4. Sullivan came back way on the boards with it. Gets it back to McInhill. She takes a shot, goes into the body. And now it's going to be the Pens who are 2 seconds from being back at full strength. Pens coming down hard. Gutschall trying to take a poke at it. She gets that puck off the stick. Puck into the corner. Pens at 5-on-5 now, or 5-on-4. Puck still loose. Flipped away by Mullet. Pens recover. They're back up at the top of the circle. Try to shoot it in. Goes off of Mullet's body. Pens, though, barely keeping it at the blue line. Pens trying to regroup now. And that one's going to go around the back of the net. Gutschall going to try to get there first. Tries to poke it away. Still behind the back of the net. Pens recover it. And Jackets are nearly back to full strength here. 2 seconds remain. Puck comes to the middle. Shot! And Pens score. Right as time expired, Pens are able to get a shot off, and they are going to tie it up with 12:29 to go. Let's go, Jackets! Let's go, Jackets! So Jackets going to send top line out here, Dar, Sullivan, Svensson, along with Lakorchik and Vogelsang. Svensson trying to push all this one through. Svensson able to get it through, gets it over to Sullivan, can't quite connect. Pens send this one out of the zone. Jackets going to be forced to regroup in neutral territory, picked up by Vogelsang. She hits the brakes, sends it up to Dar. Dar, though, gets it picked off the stick. Pens trying to come back in. Dar now trying to work her way through. She gets through some traffic, got two on her. Shakes a shot, goes off the goaltender, still loose. And we get a cover. So 12:04 to go here in the first. And Jackets are going to get an offensive zone face-off. So Dar, Svensson, Sullivan, Lakorchik, and Vogelsang remaining out here. Pens have been slow to a personnel change here. I don't know if they'll be able to get away with this for the entirety of the game. Puck goes down. Sullivan trying to fight for it there on the mid-boards. Dar comes away with it. Dar getting it back to mid-ice. She's got three on her, though, and now Pens are going to break through. Pens trying to make a break for Lakorchik in a foot race. Lakorchik tries to make a play on it, and she just misses that shot. Back in front, though, and Shortman puts a glove on that. So Pens come down with some speed, but Shoreman able to send them away, and we'll get another whistle, 11:46. So puck gonna go down to McInhill now. She tries to send that one over to the side. Myers now going to chase after it, but that one, I believe, went into the netting, so we will rinse and repeat on that. Puck goes down. Picked up by Myers. She sends it over toward Douse. Douse sending it back to Myers. Myers looking for an option. She's got Kohlhaas up on the boards. Kohlhaas trying to pop it out, but it comes right to the middle. Picked up by Myers again, though. Myers going to try to send it out with LaRoche on the midboards, or high on the blue line. LaRoche now can't quite get it out still. And now we got 3 Jackets on the ground. Now a Pens on the ground. Puck's still loose in there. And Pens are going to get that free at the blue line, shoot it toward the opposite wall, and we're going to get a whistle on something. Looks like we're going to have offsetting penalties here on McInhill in one of the Pens. One for cross-checking, one for roughing. Jackets, looks like we're going to play 5-on-5 or 4-on-4. Pens sent out 4, we sent out 5. Okay. What do we have here? I'm confused. Jackets have 5 skaters and, wait. So 5-on-5 face-off in our zone, not really sure. Probably just because it originated there. So it'll be one of those no harm, no fouls. McInhill's gonna go sit in timeout for 1 minute, 30 seconds, but so puck goes down to Flaherty. Flaherty trying to get it out. Puck comes to the middle, but now comes to Olsgaard. Olsgaard gets it up to Flaherty. Flaherty's got Ori now with her. Flaherty down the ice. She crosses the blue line, tries to flip it into the corner. She's going to go off to chase. Olsgaard gets in the way there, gets tucked under her skates though, and Penn's now going to break this one out. Penn's trying to break it down the ice, lose possession. Picked up by Olsgaard. Olsgaard can't get a shot off though. Pens though now are going to come back out. Pens trying to break this one down. They get it, send it forward, but it comes to Mullet. Mullet going to send it over toward Ori, but Ori can't corral, and Penn's going to send that one deep in the zone. Gutschall off to chase behind the back of the net. She's going to try to meet that one on the midboards, and it's going to be Flaherty who ends up picking it up. She sends that one up to Sullivan, and Sullivan's going to have Svensson with her. Sullivan trying to get through traffic, can't quite make it through, gets it knocked off the stick. Svensson there to pick it up. Into the corner she goes. Svensson trying to get it to the front, hits the back of the net though, and now we're going to have a penalty here on Pens, it looks like. So Pens going to go to the box again for a roughing call. So Jackets are going to have a man advantage here. 10:14 to go in the first. Dar, Svensson, Sullivan, Douse, and Myers out here. Puck goes down, sent over to the midboards, or sideboards, and now Pens are going to make a play on that. Comes up to Myers. Myers collects, looking for her options. She's going to skate the blue line, sends it over toward Douse. Douse with a lot of traffic in front of her, sends it over to Sullivan. Sullivan back up to Myers. Myers looking for a lane. She sends it back to Sullivan. Sullivan over toward Dar. Dar up to Myers. She'll back over to Douse. Douse with a nice hard shot, goes off the tender. Back on the stick of Sullivan. She sends it back to Douse. Douse back over to Sullivan. Sullivan gonna try to send her own in, and that one goes right into the breadbasket. We'll get a cover. A couple shots on that. 50 seconds remaining on the penalty, and Jackets are gonna have the 2 offsettings end, so McInhill out of the box, and she will come on for this power play. She's going to take the face off here between Svensson and Sullivan. Dar and Myers back on the blue line. Puck goes down in the corner. Pens try to send it flying. Caught at the blue line though by Dar, and Pens are going to have it out. Comes to Myers. Myers sends it over to Dar. Dar going to loop around, looking for her option. She sends it up to McInhill. McInhill going to get to the blue line. She's got Svensson in the front, but not quite there, and trying to send it out. Sullivan gets a shot low, trying to get it back in front. Still there. Puck still loose. Picked up by McInhill. She tries to send one for the front. Picked up by Dar now. She gets away from some traffic. Picked up by McInhill. McInhill sends it back to Myers. Myers over to Sullivan again. Sullivan sends it back hard to McInhill. McInhill back up to Myers. Myers sends it in low. Doesn't make it through traffic. And Pens are going to get that one cleared out. So that'll probably do it for the power play here, as there's 6 seconds remaining. Picked up by Dar now. Power play has expired, and Dar now going to try to make her way across ice. She's got Sullivan in there, along with Flaherty. Flaherty going to race after that puck that Dar sent in as she goes for the change. Flaherty and LaRoche in there with it pinned up. Douse and Vogelsang on as the defenders. It's going to be Pens who pull that out. Pens looking to come across the ice. That hits the skate of Vogelsang, and it's going to be Douse who's able to pick it up first. Douse trying to play that out, but it's picked up by Pens. Pens play it toward the front of the net. Can't quite clear it. And nice stick there by Shorman to send that one into the corner, but Jackets still don't have possession. Douse trying to clear it up. She sends that to Flaherty, and now we're going to have a whistle for the net coming off. 7:50. Clock is running, and it stopped. So, I don't know what we're going on. We're yelling and we're buzzing. We're buzzing and we're yelling. 17, 19, and 21 are doing what? I don't even know. I don't know. We changed our lines. It's like we got Flaherty, LaRoche, and Kohlhaas out here along with Gutschall and Mullet. It looks like the clock reminder is trying to get those 5 seconds back on. Who's to say what's happening? The adults were talking, and they're done now, so we're going to play some hockey. Puck goes down, picked up by the Pens up at the top of the circle. Nice block there by Kohlhaas. Puck's going to go sailing down the ice. Kohlhaas comes off, and it's going to be picked up by Pens. Pens trying to play it out of the zone quickly, and they do. Pens now trying to bring it back the other way, but Jackets catch it. LaRoche sends it out. Olsgaard now on. And Pens trying to bring this one down. Olsgaard gets a stick in the way. Pens now pick it up at mid-ice, looking to bring this out. Olsgaard with a beautiful stick, knocks it off, can't quite get a shot off, but she's able to pick that back up. She sends it up to Gutschall, and it gets knocked off her stick. Pens are going to be leaving now, and Gutschall sends that back up to Olsgaard. Olsgaard sends it cross ice to no one, and now Pens try to bring it into the zone. Pens look to the front, take a shot, and they score. So Pens now with the 2-1 lead. Hey, let's go, Jackets! We got this! Dar, Sullivan, and Svensson out here now. Puck's going to come back to Lakorchik. Penn's going to send it forward. Caught out of the air by Vogelsang, but she can't quite corral it. Lakorchik able to get a stick in there, though. Lakorchik, a nice stick to play that forward to Sullivan. Lakorchik again trying to play this one. And it's going to be Pens to come away with it. Vogelsang doing a nice job getting in the way there. Pens tried to send it behind the net, looking for the block here, and we're going to get the net off, it looks like. So puck going to go down to Flaherty now. LaRoche and Kohlhaas out with her along with Douse and Myers. Kohlhaas able to get that one out. She gets it up to LaRoche. LaRoche's going to chuck that one in deep. Myers and Douse coming in on the blue line. Kohlhaas tried to send that one flying, and that's going to go up and into the netting. Dar, Svensson, Sullivan coming in for this offensive zone faceoff. Puck goes down into the corner, picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan tries to send it back. She gets it up to Dar. Dar sends it back to Douse. Douse looking for a shot. Goes into the body, though, able to recover. And Pens are going to knock it out of the zone. Myers back to collect. Myers going to try to send that over. Gets it knocked off her stick. And picked up by Douse now. Sent back to the blue line, takes a shot, comes in, bouncing puck, almost deflected in. Now picked up Douse fighting for possession here. She's able to get it up to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to get this one through. And that one's going to bounce toward the middle. Jackets trying to get this out. It's going to be picked up by Dar at the wall. She tries to flip it out towards Svensson. Svensson are going to get it over towards Sullivan. Sullivan can't quite make it through traffic, though. And Pens are going to try to bring it back the other way. Pens make it through. Take a shot, and they score again. Puck goes down. Pens try to send it back into the zone. Jackets collecting behind the net. Pens trying to pop it out. And it's going to be Ori with a shot on net. She gets pulled down. She's going to draw the power play. And Jackets with another power play here. Puck goes down to McInhill, comes back to Sullivan. Dar trying to take a shot, goes into the legs. Dar able to recover, though. Sends it back to Myers. Myers over to Sullivan. Sullivan back up to Myers. Myers sends it back over to Sullivan. And Dar takes a shot. Puck still loose. Penn's able to clear it out. Myers drop pass to Dar. Dar sends it hard over toward Myers. Myers gonna get it to the red line, plays it around a defender. Myers trying to work her way in, but loses possession right at the blue line. Sends it back out to Douse. Douse up to Sullivan. Sullivan looking for some space to get through. Sullivan comes in, she gets drops to Dar. Dar trying to send it back over to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to send it up to Svensson, I believe. Can't get the shot off though, and it's gonna be Pens who bring this one out of the zone. 20-some seconds left. Pens now come in and around Douse, trying to take her to the wall. Comes on, she sends in a weird one up and comes off of Shorman. And now Pens try to regroup and they send that one in offsides. Puck goes down to Flaherty. Vogelsang sending it hard over to Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas comes up, she sends that one past the defender, gets it in behind the Pens net. Picked up by LaRoche. LaRoche trying to get it to the front. She's got Flaherty up there. Pens though now trying to go for the stretch. Read nicely, and then we get it one up and out of play. Let's go, Jackets, overcome! Puck goes down to McInhill, into the corner. Picked up by the Pens behind the net. Sends the other way. Picked up by Ori now. McInhill sends it over toward Olsgaard. Olsgaard able to collect, she sends it back around, kind of just looping the boards here. Can't quite get it off the boards. Now it's going to be picked up by Ori. Ori plays it over to Olsgaard. Olsgaard gets it to the front to McInhill, and they get a cover. Comes down to Dar. Pens able to pick it up, looking for the stretch pass, and they're going to send that one all the way down for an icing. Dar, Svensson, Sullivan, along with Myers and Douse. Picked up by the Pens behind the net. Pens drop it behind the back. Dar racing over to the corner to collect. It's going to be Pens able to play this one out, but a little too long on the stick. Picked up by Douse. Douse plays it over toward Sullivan. Sullivan sends it back over to Douse. Douse trying to play it forward, and Douse able to pick it up again, but that's going to slide a little too long, and it's going to go for its own icing. Puck goes down to Flaherty, picked up by Lekorchik. She takes it behind the back of the net, sends it over toward Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas trying to muscle it past. Penn's able to keep it on the blue line, and they send that one lobbed into the backboards. Try to get it to the front. Lekorchik gets, Flaherty, I think, got a stick on that. Lekorchik now trying to play it up toward Kohlhaas. Puck comes back the other way. Lekorchik now picking it up. She sends it over toward LaRoche. LaRoche playing it forward, going to shuffleboard it in there. Vogelsang on the forecheck here to try to keep this one pinned. Oh, and she's going to have a hard collision with Ori. And McInhill now picking it up. She sends it up. Vogelsang going to just toss that one in. She goes for the line change, but that's going to pop out. And we're going to get a too many men on the ice for that. I don't think she was on. She literally took, put half a skate on. So Mullet going to the box for too many men on the ice. She barely had a freaking skate on and was literally pulled it back up at the same time as Louisa touched the puck, but they are going to call it. I'd like to see a replay on that one. Puck goes down. Shot comes in, goes high and into the netting. Too many men. Puck's going to drop to McInhill here. She gets it over toward Myers. Myers trying to muscle that one away. Picked up again by the Pens, though. Pens in the corner. Sends it behind the net, comes to the front. LaRoche trying to battle that one free. But Pens are going to control. Pens trying to get this one in. Takes a shot, goes off of Shorman. And Jackets are going to play that one out. Does it? Going to have enough to ice. Man, barely rolling puck, and it just barely has a knife to ice. Puck goes down to Flaherty, sends over the mid wall. That one gets horseshoed around. Picked up by Pens again. 40 seconds remaining on the penalty. Pens send it back behind the net again. Jacket's trying to defend, comes in hard and right into Mary's chest, so we will get a whistle. 34 seconds remaining on the penalty. 17 seconds only remaining in this period. Puck goes down, comes back to the blue line for the Pens. She's going to send a low shot in, deflected, and just goes off the legs of Shorman. Again, trying to send that to the front. Lekorchik getting a nice stick on it, and now Kohlhaas able to send it out. Kohlhaas going to go on this forecheck here, and that'll do it for the period. She had to skate off anyway. Like she was not. It was like not so ticky tack.
Louisa was still. It wasn't.
jump and then play the puck, then it's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And that, at least he's already on the ice.
Wait, Evie's got to go back in the box, doesn't she? Puck dropped. I'm not sure what happened. The adults got to talk some more. Puck's going to drop here to Dar. Jacket's still down as man for 10 more seconds. Oh, sorry, 12 more seconds. The numbers are burned out. Takes a shot, goes off of Shorman. It's going to be picked up by Dar. Dar sends it out to Sullivan. Sullivan going to come down the ice. She's got one man to beat. She's trying to make it through. Takes a shot. Goes off of shot. Takes a follow-up shot. And, just wide, but Dar's going to be hopefully try to be the one to pick this up. Pens are able to play it out of the zone. Picked up by Douse now. Douse sending it forward to Svensson. Svensson can't quite corral it, and Pens are going to try to move back the other direction. Pens trying to enter into the zone. Comes back up to Svensson. Svensson gets it over to Dar. Dar's going to send it over towards Sullivan. Sullivan takes a shot, gets deflected. Picked back up by Dar. Dar trying to pull this one up, and that's going to slide all the way around toward Lekorchek. Lekorchek trying to send it back down to Sullivan. Svensson now behind the net. Jackets trying to wrestle possession away, but couldn't be the Pens who picked that up. Lekorchek with a nice stick there, though, to keep that alive. Sends it over to Svensson. Svensson gets a shot into the pads. Again, picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan gets a shot. Svensson gets a shot, and we get a cover. 14:46 to go. So McInhill going to take this face off between LaRoche and Kohlhaas, along with Vogelsang and Lekorchek. Puck goes down. Picked up by the Pens. Pens trying to battle it through. Kohlhaas knocks it off the stick momentarily. Pens send it out, and that's going to be an icing on the Pens. So that'll come back into the offensive zone. McInhill trying to send that one over to LaRoche, but picked up by the Pens. Pens send it back behind the net. LaRoche trying to get to the puck first. She sends it back, but it's going to be Pens who pick that up off the wall. They send that one forward, and it's going to be a foot race between Vogelsang. She's trying to move toward the net, but Vogelsang with a nice body move. Another shot, though, comes in from the trailing Pens player. Goes off of Shorman. Jacket's trying to send this one up and out of the zone. Another one comes across the crease. Lekorchek trying to fight this puck back. Comes to the front. Vogelsang able to send it away. Another shot going to come in from the blue line. Comes off of Kohlhaas. And LaRoche able to play it out of the zone. LaRoche trying to... now McInhill able to pick that up. McInhill coming into the zone. McInhill sends it to Olsgaard. Can't quite collect. Now Mullet sends one in. Tries to take a shot. Gutschall trying to keep a block on that, keep body on that. Lots of bodies there on the line. Ori now looking for possession here. She gets pulled off the skates. That one comes up to Mullet. Mullet now going to take another shot low. tipped by Olsgaard, picked up by Ori again. Comes to the middle to Flaherty, now to Gutschall, he takes a shot low. Picked up by Olsgaard. Looks around the back of the net again, and now it's going to be the Pens to try to collect it here on the midboards, and they just go ahead and send that one all the way out and down for an icing call. So good shift there for the Jackets. A lot of opportunities. Jackets trailing in shots 9-11, but keeping it quite close here. Dar, Sullivan, Svensson, Douse, and Myers out. Puck goes down, picked up by Sullivan, but Pens are going to control. They bring it out of the zone, and it's going to be Myers who sends it back in, and we're going to get an offsides. I thought she was just barely over the line. Oh, so sad. Puck goes down, Pens collect it, send it blue line, or the D player. And now Douse gets in the way, blocks the first man. Another shot comes in. Are we going to get it? Nope, no hand up, luckily. Jackets trying to pop this one out. Pens send it over to the other side. She takes a shot, goes off the glove. Again, Jackets trying to get possession back here. Pens, though, get a shot. Another one going off of Shorman's body. Pens, or Jackets, I believe, sent that one out and down the ice. Not going to be an icing, so Jackets are going to go ahead and get a line change in. Sullivan going to go on this forecheck, try to pin this one in. Pens are going to easily be able to play it out of the zone. Comes to the stick of Vogelsang. Vogelsang sends it over toward McInhill. McInhill gets caught at the red line. Picked up by Lekorchik now, though. Lekorchik gets it past. Lekorchik going to come into the zone. Trying to play it past a defender. Loses possession, and now Pens are going to try to play this one out. Vogelsang going to get there first, but now she's in a foot race, and Pens get there first. Pens take a shot, and she scores. So Pens now take a 4-1 lead on a breakaway shot there. So Svensson, Dar, Sullivan. Douse and Myers, puck tied up underneath. Sent to the wall, and it's going to be picked up by looks like that puck went up and out of play. So Dar going to take the face-off from the neutral zone here. Puck goes down. Maybe Svensson trying to pull this one forward. Looking to battle this through traffic, but Pens are going to come away with it. Pens trying to make a pass toward the net, goes right into the body of Douse. Douse now in the corner, trying to pop this one out. Svensson trying to race for it, and Pens are going to send that one in offsides. Puck going to go down here at center ice for this face-off. LaRoche trying to battle this one forward. It's going to be the Pens pick it up. They tried to send a D-to-D pass, can't connect. They are going to be able to, oh, nope, Myers able to keep this one in. Penso try to break this one out. Hard collision at center ice as McInhill goes into the Pens player. Looks like we're going to get an interference. I don't understand how that's an interference. They didn't. I'm shocked here as Jackets pull yet another ridiculous penalty. Yeah, I did hear a rumor that these refs were not fans of the OBJ, and rumors appear to be true. So Jackets with another penalty kill here. LaRoche, Flaherty, Mullet, and Gutschall. Puck goes down, comes back to the blue line, takes a shot, and right into the breadbasket of Shorman. 10:56 to go in this second period. Jackets are trailing 4-1, but keeping count on shots fairly well so far. Puck goes down, Flaherty with it tied up underneath, and she's going to be able to play that one out. So Jackets get this one out of the zone. Slow roller going to be collected back in their zone. Pens try to send that one forward with some speed. Looking for the cross-ice pass. Gutschall trying to work her into the corner. Gutschall goes down hard. Puck comes across the crease. Puck still loose. Flaherty picks it up, looking to send that one out, and she's able to get that one cleared. 54 seconds remaining. And again, Pens try to come in, and they come in offside, so we'll get another whistle here. 40 seconds remaining. Almost a minute expired from this penalty kill. Puck goes down, picked up by Myers. She's able to flip that one forward. Pens pick it up, send a D-to-D pass, looking to play that one forward. Gets caught in the skates, and Myers able to play it out. And it's going to be Sullivan going to try to bring this down. She plays it past her defender. She's got Dar in the front of the net, but there's a lot of traffic on her as Jackets are still down a man. And Pens now going to try to bring this one back in. Nice stick there by Douse. But Pens pick it right back up, looking for the front, take a shot, goes off the post. And hard enough off the post to knock the net loose. No, it wasn't even off. It wasn't even off. We'll take the whistle though, I suppose. We'll take the whistle. 13 seconds remaining here on the penalty kill. 9:44 in the second period. Puck goes down. Comes to the middle, comes onto the stick of LaRoche. She tries to flip it out, gets it to the blue liner though. She drops that back down into the corner. Jackets are back to full strength, trying to get possession away. Flaherty with a nice stick there. Pens though pick it back up, try to send it to the middle, comes up to the blue liner. She tries to get through some traffic. A nice leaping move there by one of the Pens players to avoid a collision. Jackets trying to play this one out, can't quite get it through all the traffic, but they are going to get it to LaRoche, and LaRoche is going to be able to break it out of the zone. LaRoche trying to send it forward to McInhill, tries to tip it, can't quite get it all the way through traffic. And Penn's going to come back now the other way. They've got two, send a pass, trying to get it to the front of the net. She loops at the top of the circles, waiting for reinforcements. That one goes off the legs of Ori. Now LaCourchek going to race her way into the corner. Puck goes behind the net. And it's going to be McInhill able to play it up to Ori, who's able to play it up to Olsgaard. Olsgaard sends it toward the net, and she's going to give chase. As we're going to get a tripping call now here on the Jackets. So Jackets are going to go to the box once again. At this point, it's feeling like a joke that I am not in on. Certainly did not look like a trip to me, but
It's because the other team can't stay up, bro.
yeah. It's not my fault that ice is slippery. Puck goes down, and Jacket's able to quickly send it out of the zone. D-to-D pass, and Penn's going to bring it back in. They send that one hard behind the back of the net, picked up by Gutschall. Gutschall sends it up the midboards, caught there by Dar, trying to flip it out of the zone, and Dar's going to get it out. Dar going to go up for her own foot race, not going to win it though, as Penn's going to try to regroup. Dar now behind the pack, and Gutschall try to move her in toward the front of the net. Another shot. I don't know. These girls have some good angles here. Penn sending another player, takes a shot, goes off of Gutschall's legs, gets her stick tied up. And now Jackets, Sullivan and Dar are able to break this one out. Sullivan and Dar, I believe, are going to be looking for a shorty, but that one is going to be offsides. 44 seconds left in the tripping call against Olsgaard. Jackets were keeping up in shots, but these penalties are making it challenging to stay on track, and Pens have pulled away 17-9 now. Flaherty flips it back to Ori. Ori gets it back to Myers, and Myers sends it into the zone. Pens, though, going to pick it back up, and defenseman's going to skate it forward. She gets through neutral territory, gets to the blue line, skates it around, a defender takes a shot, and she scores. Not even sure how they're doing it. Just a hell of a shot there. And Pens are going to take a 5-1 lead. Mackenhill sends it back to Vogelsang. Vogelsang going to play it forward. Jackets, Kohlhaus trying to cave this one in the zone. Kohlhaus able to keep it, sends it forward on the boards. Mackenhill trying to get in the way, picked up by Lekorchik. Lekorchik sends it back down to Mackenhill. Mackenhill getting swarmed here, as Pens are very low in the zone. Comes to the middle, picked up by Vogelsang. Vogelsang going to take a shot. Goes up high, sent off of, I think, the stick side blocker of the goaltender, and now Penn's going to bring it in. Penn's beat one defender, try to play it around, send it to the middle, takes a shot, and underneath the pads of Shorman. She was a little concerned about that one for a moment, but it was there, and we'll get a whistle. 6:50 to go in the second. Dar out here to take this face off along with Svensson and Sullivan. Comes in, a shot comes in, goes off of Shorman. And Svensson able to pull this puck free. She's got a lot of traffic on her coming down though. She gets it over to Sullivan. Sullivan gets it back over to Svensson. Svensson trying to loop around, takes a shot, and she scores! Svensson goes top shelf glove side on a wicked angle. Sullivan going to get the assist on that one, and Jackets are going to pull within 3.
Yeah, let's go.
5-2 now. Yep, got to find the groove. Yeah, now the comeback starts with 1. When I hold a baby, I want a not sad one.
Huh?
During intermission, I want to hold a baby, but I want one that's not sad.
Yeah.
What's happening? What's happening? Puck's down. Pitts tries to send it back to the defender, and Sullivan able to rip it away. Sullivan trying to make it through traffic. She goes down, not going to be a penalty. Picked up by Svensson. Svensson able to just at least get it away from traffic. Pens try to send it out, but Myers dropping low on the board, sends one toward the net. Going to be picked up by Svensson again. Svensson gets it wrested away, and Penn's going to try to send this one out. Dar looking to capture it there, and Penn's going to get it free. Douse racing for it. She gets back. Shot comes in, goes through Douse's legs. Doesn't go on net, and now it's going to be picked up by Myers. Myers looking to send that one out, but Pens keep it in. Picked up by Myers again. She gets her stick tied up, and McInhill has to come in to help out. She gets it up towards Sullivan. Sullivan able to bounce that one out of the zone. Svensson going on a hard forecheck, but that puck is going to come back in. Picked up by Myers now. Myers looking to hit a long pass up to LaRoche, but it hits the body of a Pens player instead. Pens going to bring it into Jackets territory. Nicely defended by Colehouse. And Jackets are going to send that one out all the way for an icing call. 5:19 to go now. Puck goes down, picked up by the Pens. They loop it at the top of the circle, looking for a shot. Goes right into the legs of Lekorchik. Lekorchik now into the corner. Her and Flaherty. Flaherty able to pull that one out. Vogelsang pulling off the net to try to help out as Pens are going to pick it back up. Pens send a long cross-ice pass up to the blue line. She's not going to have a shot, so she sends that one looping around. That one's going to sneak a little too far for Vogelsang. Flaherty in to help out, but it's going to be picked up by Pens. They take it behind the net, looking for an option. And get it to the front, take a shot. Comes, hits some bodies. I think it's Vogelsang now with it. She sends that one back over toward Colehouse. Colehouse looking for an option. Sends it over to LaRoche, but it's going to be Pens who are able to collect and come right back in. Pens send one up high into the boards. Not going to be a penalty there on Vogelsang, luckily. And Jackets fighting hard for this, but not going to pop out to Colehouse. Hard shot comes in, hits the body of Vogelsang. Vogelsang takes a dive at it. Shot goes off the blocker of Mary. Another shot going to come in hard, deflected, and we'll get a glove on it. Hard fought shift there in the defensive zone for the Jackets. 4:08 to go in the second period.
Silly little refs.
So Jackets with only one defender out here now. McInhill trying to pop this one out, but caught at the blue line. And that one is going to come free. Ends up to Dar. Dar's going to get it to the red line, play it forward to Svensson. Svensson gets it into the zone, trying to send it over to Sullivan. Sullivan gets it free, gets it over to Svensson. Svensson can't quite get the shot off. Puck still loose. Dow's dropping low, takes a shot, and we get a cover, but not an easy one for the netminder. So McInhill, Svensson, and Sullivan, along with Vogelsang and Myers. Puck gets sent toward the net by, I think, Sullivan. Fighting for possession behind. Vogelsang and Myers now out on D. Sent toward the middle to Svensson. Svensson tries to take a shot. Backhand goes into the glove, but we will get another whistle here.
Bro, this goal is good. It's actually rage bait.
Flaherty, Colehouse, and LaRoche out here along with Myers and Vogelsang. Puck goes down. Colehouse whips it toward LaRoche. LaRoche trying to get a shot off, gets it deflected. Gonna pop up toward Myers. Myers takes a shot, gets it bouncing toward the net, and bouncing save there by the goaltender. But Jackets are narrowing the gap of shots. Puck goes down to Flaherty. And it's going to be Pens who break out with it. Pens come down across the blue line, loses possession, picks it back up, sends it to a friend. But that one's going to pop up to LaRoche. LaRoche sends that one shuffleboarding, and that's going to be an icing call. No, go. Yes, ice. Puck goes down. Picked up by Svensson. Svensson trying to get that one out of the zone. Able to pop it free. Pens try to regroup. Jackets trying to collect. Picked up by McInhill. McInhill trying to get that one into the zone. It's going to enter, but it's going to be Pens who are able to pick it up. Pens play that one forward. Onto the stick of Dar. Dar sends it forward to Svensson. Svensson trying to beat the defender. Can't quite beat it. And that'll be an offsides call.
What?
She left the puck. She left the puck. Oh, she got off. She was offsides because she got the puck pulled off her stick, so she crossed the line, and then that rolling puck crossed the line after her. Puck goes down. Svensson battling for it. Going to be Pens able to break it out. Pens now come out across the lines. Vogelsang able to pull the first one off the stick with a nice swooping action. And Jacket's able to get that one out of the zone, but it's going to be picked up by Pens. That one hits the skate of Myers. Pens going to get another shot. Nicely cleared out, but Pens pick it right back up. Pens trying to loop at the circles. Send a bouncing puck in, but comes to the stick of Vogelsang. Vogelsang now going to come out across the line. Vogelsang going to try to drop it towards Svensson, and now Jackets with a nice back check there. Jackets, minute 24 to go in this period, and Pens are going to pick that one up. Pens out across the line. Bounce that one off the goaltender. Picked up by LaRoche. LaRoche trying to get that one cleared out. Caught at the blue line by the Pens. And now Kohlhaas trying to get that one out. Pens catch it at the blue line. 57 seconds now remaining in this period. Jackets trying to pull within 2 at least before the final period. Pens pulled off the wall though. Take a shot off of Shorman. Picked up by Dar. Dar trying to get this one bounced around the wall, but Pens able to collect it at the blue line. Now picked up by Douse. Douse looping around, looking for some real estate. Sends it over towards LaRoche, but Pens collected at the blue line again. Picked up by Kohlhaas. Kohlhaas trying to get it through some traffic. 29 seconds remaining in this period. And that one's going to slide forward. Picked up by Flaherty. Pens send it back to the blue line. Take a shot. Goes wide of the net. Pens again into the corner. 3 seconds remaining. And Jackets trying to pin this one up, and that'll do it for period number 2. So we will get a quick intermission here. Jackets are trailing 3-2, or 5-2, but we will be back after the break.
What's wrong with that baby?
I don't know. It's a sad baby. I know, that's why I said the happy baby. I don't want to hold the sad one.
Wait, where's the back? Where's the bathroom?
every day.
We're back for the third period here in Cincinnati. Jackets getting their warm-up skate on. Refs getting all situated, and we will be ready for the final 16 minutes. Jackets are still trailing 5-2, trailing in shots 25-14. But lots of hockey left here to play. Up by Svensson. Svensson trying to play it into the zone. Gets caught on the body of one of the Pens players. Dar trying to pump it forward. And Sullivan able to play that one in. She's going to give chase. Sullivan first to the puck. She sends it back up to Dar. Dar sends it back down to Sullivan. So back over to Svensson. Svensson trying to make a push toward the net. Hold off the stick. Pens pick it up. Pens now trying to break their way out of the zone, and they're going to get that one a cross-ice pass. Dowse back on defense. Dowse able to separate the man from the puck, and that puck's going to go looping around the net. Sent to the front. Defended by Svensson, bouncing, and now it's going to be pulled out of the air by Dowse. Dowse plays it forward and out of the zone, and Pens are going to play it in offsides. Puck goes down. D-to-D pass from the Pens goes a little errant. They collect in their own zone, send another pass. LaRoche giving chase, but Pens are going to get that one cleared out. Comes to the stick of Vogelsang. House now racing for the puck, and we'll get a Pens goalie cover. Puck goes down to Flaherty, tied up underneath. Ori trying to knock it out, but it's going to be the Pens who come away with it. Pens send it out of the zone, picked up by Dowse. Dowse sends it forward to Ori. Ori is going to send it over to Myers on the opposite side, and she sends it up to Olsgaard. Olsgaard trying to get it forward. Jackets can't quite corral it in neutral ice. That one's going to pop back to Myers. Myers sends it up to Olsgaard. And Olsgaard going to play that one into the zone and leave as Myers now is going to get it on her stick. Myers sends that one toward the net. Picked up by the Pens. And Pens are going to try to break this one out. Pens are going to come in across the blue line. Worked into the corner. Gutschall racing to get possession of that. She takes it behind the back of the net. Sends it up to Svensson. Svensson going to try to send it to Sullivan, but gets caught on a stick. And now Myers able to knock that one free. Svensson now trying to knock it out again. Dar picks it up. She sends it up to Svensson. Svensson over to Sullivan. And now that puck comes in. Mullet sends it back to Vogelsang. Vogelsang going to send that one forward. Bouncing puck going to be corralled by Sullivan. Sullivan now picking it up, and she's going to get called for offsides. Puck's going to go down here to McInhill. D-to-D pass for the Pens. They send that one forward. Lakorchik with a nice poke check there. Kohlhaus trying to send it forward, gets intercepted though, and the Pens now going to come on into the zone. She loops toward the net, takes a shot, goes high, up back toward LaRoche. LaRoche pops it out of the zone. McInhill giving chase, but Pens are going to send it across ice. Korchik now gets it on the stick. She sends it back out. And now Korchik gonna flee. Puck down in the zone there as that one is going to come out, comes to the stick of Myers. Myers sends it over to Douse, but that one goes through the wickets, and Douse going to be forced to collect it back in Jackets territory. Pens go utilize that for the full five change. Jackets able to get it out to Thomas. Thomas shuffles it forward, not going to be an icing as Pens made contact. And now Thomas and Clark, along with Flaherty, out here to try to make something happen. That one comes back to Douse. Douse sending a shot in, sent aside by the netminder. That one comes up to Myers. Myers going to send that one toward the net. Again comes back to Myers. She's had a lot of screening pressures. Comes in, sends a shot low. I don't know how she made it through that traffic, but a nice aiming there. And Pens now are going to pick that up. Pens going to send it out of the zone. Myers going to be back to collect. Not going to be an icing. So Myers goes and grabs it behind the back of the Jackets net. She sends that one forward to Ori. Ori sends it up to Olsgaard. Olsgaard going to be in a foot race here. Olsgaard trying to get there first, but can't quite make it. It's going to be picked up by the Pens. They try to take it behind the back of the net. Everybody gets kind of pulled off of it there, and now Pens try to bring it back the other way, and I think that one went up and out of play. Puck goes down, sliding back toward the blue liners. Starr and Sullivan Svensson both get it kind of tied in the skates. That one comes toward Vogelsang. Vogelsang able to pop that out, but it's going to come up to a Pens player. Pens send one toward the net, bounces off the skate of Korchik. Vogelsang sends it over to Sullivan, and now that one is going to pop into neutral ice, but Pens able to try to send it back the other way. Bounces off a body. It's going to be on the stick of Dar. Dar sends it up to Sullivan. Svensson tries to send one toward the net, goes wide. And Pens are going to have that one broken out of the zone, and that'll go for an icing. McInhill, Kohlhaus, and LaRoche out here, along with Myers and Douse. Puck goes down, sent toward the boards, picked up by Pens. They send it behind the back of the net, slides a bit far, going to come all the way to Douse. Douse trying to drop it back down, but goes to Pens. And Jackets, though, able to get a stick on it and get it back down into the zone. Pens, though, pick it up behind their own net, looking for an outlet. Nice move there by McInhill to knock it off the stick. Comes up, though, and it's going to be Pens who break it out of the zone. Pens trying to come across. They get it to the red line, toss that in deep. Picked up by Douse. Douse sends it over to McInhill. McInhill up to LaRoche. And now LaRoche gets it over toward Kohlhaus. Toward the net, trying to... Nice angle there by Myers. And that one comes toward the front, picked up by Ori. Ori gets it over to Olsgaard. Olsgaard going to get that one into the zone, and a little bit too far as it goes for an icing. Let's go, Jackets! 9:57 to go in the third. Puck goes down. Dar trying to fight for it, picked up by Gutshaw behind the net. She sends it up to Svensson. Svensson over to Sullivan. Sullivan able to get it into the zone. She beats one defender, but she gets absolutely mugged from behind and goes into the boards hard. And Pens are going to pull a penalty for that one for sure.
Oh, what the fuck?
Pens say hashtag worth it because Sullivan had a clear look at the net otherwise. But I think that could possibly be a penalty shot.
Yeah.
But they don't let me vote on that. Do you send them both to the box if they both mug her at the same time?
That poor little girl, I saw her like flash before her eyes.
Like, I feel like they should both get a penalty for that. Oh look, see they're congratulating her. So yes, Pens believe that was a totally well-earned penalty. Okay, so Dar picks it up. She loops at the top of the blue line, sends it over to Sullivan. Sullivan sends it up to Myers. Myers gonna take a shot, comes in low, puck still loose. Pens get it cleared, and Pens gonna send that one up high, picked up by Myers at the blue line. She sends that over to Sullivan. Sullivan back up to Myers. Myers looking for a shot, sends one in low. Again, bounce off the body of Svensson. Svensson though gonna collect. She gets that one all the way over to Sullivan. Sullivan looking for some real estate, sends it back up to Myers. Myers looking to send it over to McInhill. McInhill sends the long shot over to Sullivan. Sullivan getting in low, sends one in low, bouncing puck, still loose. And we get a cover and a collision and a whistle. 42 seconds remaining in the Pens penalty, 8:55 in the period.
Did we get a penalty? Again?
We did not.
Wow, I'm surprised.
So we're getting, I don't know what we're doing. Did we get a penalty? Oh, we played it with a high stick in front of the net. I did see that happen.
Oh, right.
I thought maybe they didn't see it happen, but alas, they did. So we are coming down into our zone here. Don't have to send anyone to the box, but we do have to take a defensive zone face-off. Puck goes down to McInhill. Picked up by Douse. Douse trying to play it out of the zone. Gets it up to Svensson. Svensson gets kind of pulled off the puck, but as she's getting pulled off, pins it over to Sullivan. Sullivan gets pulled off the puck, but McInhill there to collect. She tries to just send it out of traffic. She loops with it at the tops of the circles, looking for an option. Sends it up to Sullivan. Sullivan over to Douse. Douse. That puck gets dropped into the corner. It's going to come back up to Sullivan. Sullivan. It's over to McInhill. McInhill looking for her option. Sends it back up to Dar. Dar looking for a shot. Sends it over to Sullivan. Sullivan at the top of the circle takes a shot low and right into the bread basket.
These really are the worst refs ever.
So got a shot on net there for the Jackets, but Nat's over there really advocating to skip people. Nat's over there really advocating to skip people. Now we got to play with a high stick there now from the Pens. That's what it looks like in case anyone missed the first one. Goes down, Flaherty in the corner. That one's going to come looping around. Comes out to the middle. Flaherty fighting for it. LaRoche goes down in the middle of the ice. Puck still loose. Back to full strength of the Pens, and now Pens are going to come down the ice. They have a nice angle there by Lekorchik, and Colehouse able to knock that off, sends it up to LaRoche. LaRoche able to get it into the zone. Jacket's going to try to go for a full-sail line change, and Pens look to capitalize on it. Can't quite do it, though, and they try to send this one forward. Oh, cool. The advocating work. And now we're going to get a penalty, possibly. Nope, just a puck out of play. Did it go out of play? Puck goes down, picked up by the Pens at the blue line. They send that one in and around again. Picked up by Douse behind the net. And Svensson able to get that out, picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan plays it around the defender. And send it through. Shorman sends it aside. Dow's going to send it up to Sullivan. Sullivan plays it into the zone. Svensson looking a little tired there, heading for that puck. That one's going to come up to Dar at the blue line. Dar sends it up to Douse. Douse trying to send it in low, hits the traffic. And that one's going to go bouncing around. As the Pens now bring this one up and out of the zone. Flaherty on the hard back check. Douse sends it over to Dar. Dar sends it back to Douse. Douse sending it towards the Colehouse side, but it's going to be the Pens who pick that up. And on the line change, shot comes in, nicely set aside by Shorman. It's going to get called for an offsides there as Vogelsang and Sullivan entered the zone. Douse fighting that puck away. Gonna slide to the opposite side. Picked up by Dar. Flaherty now sends it up to Sullivan. Sullivan over to Svensson. Svensson plays it into the middle, but that one's gonna come back. Picked up by Dar again. Dar plays it forward to McEnhoe. Caught out of there by Dar. Dar with 5 men to beat. Hits the brakes. Sends it across ice to McEnhill. She tries to tip one toward the goal. Can't quite get it to go. That one pops up to Dar. Dar going to go for the line change. That one comes up. Nice stick there by Myers. Up to Svensson. Svensson going to put it back toward the middle. Pens, all they have to do is just kill time here. Myers takes a shot into the glove, and we're going to cover. 3 goals to score in 3 minutes and 44 seconds.
Might be more fun to lose as a team.
Huh?
Might be a little more fun to lose as a team.
What do you mean?
I wonder why the reps from Columbus don't like us.
Why do we think we have to have those reps?
And Jackets are going to pull a penalty. Let's see if Laney gets to go after that.
What's happening?
Jackets got a penalty.
Oh, wow. For what?
Being angry. Oh, nope, she doesn't get to go after that either.
What? Who are
Oh, wait,
these-
no, they didn't call a penalty.
Then why is
Did
she
they?
in there?
Oh, wait, no, she is. Oh, Svensson is the block. Okay. That's his shot. That comes around to Dar. Svensson goes down, trying to bring that one in. Picked up by Pens. They're going to come back in. Puck bounces into neutral territory. Picked up by the Pens. Picked up by Dar, now behind the net. She sends that one over toward Flaherty. Flaherty sends it out toward LaRoche. Pens get that one all the way down the ice. Yeah, cool. This is a fun game. Picked up by Myers.
Apparently, she forgot how to kill penalties during intermission.
Bro, she sucks. Wait, which one's the... Which one's the Russian?
I don't know.
All of them?
Did you look on there for the refs? Without them in the back. They're calling outside.
Puck picked up by the Pens. They're going to send that one in toward the net. Vogelsang picks it up behind the goal. Tries to send it forward, hits the legs. Comes to Myers. Myers sends it to Kohlhaus. Kohlhaus sends it up to Svensson. Jackets get a shot on net. Doesn't quite go, but nice shot there by Svensson, I believe. Jackets back to full strength. Svensson now going to bring this puck in, looking for a shot. She gets just shoved off the puck, and Jackets are going to get a power play at least for the last bit of this game.
Are we going to call that?
Yes.
Wow. Right.
And Jackets are going to go ahead and keep their goaltender off the ice. Figure in for a penny, in for a pound, I suppose. Going to put in 6 skaters, minute 20 left. 3 goals to score.
Come on, bro. Come on, come on.
Jackets are going to... Okay, that's
What's happening?
you have to call your timeout before you change your line.
So did he?
He changed his line and then attempted to call a timeout. Puck comes over to Dowse. Puck comes to Myers. She sends a shot bouncing in. Jackets with an empty net, so 6 skaters on versus 4. Dowse sends it over to McInhill. McInhill going to get pulled off the puck, picked up by possibly Svensson. She's got that all tied up under her legs. 53 seconds to go. Picked up by Svensson. Svensson getting all tied up. Picked up by Pens. Pens going to try to send it down the ice, I would have to imagine. 45 seconds to go. Picked up by Svensson. She gets it to Dar. Dar going to send one in low. Sent aside by the goaltender. Picked up by Sullivan. Bouncing puck. Still loose, but it's going to be, nope, not cleared out. Myers sends it over towards McInhill. She sends a shot in, bounces off some bodies. Dar going to go ahead and take a knee on the player and pull in their own penalty here, because isn't this fun? Oh, look.
They get to go on.
So 16 seconds to go. Jackets are going to put their netminder back on. They have 5 skaters out there. They're going to have to pull somebody off. Puck goes down, comes over toward Mullet. Mullet going to try to send it away, but sends it straight into the goaltender. "11 seconds remaining. This appears it'll be the last game of the Jackets season. Great season for these girls, though. Can't complain. Both teams doubled the number of wins they had from last season, so just a very successful overall season for them, and that'll do it for this game. And this season, Pens are going to be the Mid-Am champions this season.